kwa muda wa miaka mitatu, mfanyikazi wa Kenya Post Authority amekandamizwa na leadership ya HR management. And we are very, very specific about this. It is the issue of HR management. And when we talk about HR management, we are referring to Bwana Ogutu, who is the General Manager HR. We are referring to Mary Wangai, who is the Deputy. And we are also referring to Dr. Gome, who is the Chief Medical Officer. Why we are specific about Mr. Gome is the issue of mishandling of medical scheme, which we signed on a trial basis. We had said, we agreed that we are going to have a trial for 6 months and have a review of the same. It was also agreed that we are going to have a second trial after another 6 months. That was supposed to run from January to June and then June to December. Very surprisingly, they have come up with an arrangement which is incompatible with humanity. One, they have come up with an arrangement where when one exceeds a certain limit, they are removed from a superior medical facility to an inferior one. And we have had a very sad case yesterday where, no, the day before yesterday, where an employee has been removed from ICU and taken to Coast General Hospital, and he has to pass on because of the mishandling. We have another employee who was again removed from ICU and taken home for a whole night. That employee is currently at Georgia, and nobody from Kenya Post Authority has taken the responsibility. What we are saying as the union and as workers is that we are giving management of Kenya Post Authority 21 days to remove or to transfer the 3 officers because they are of no value to Kenya Post Authority. They are not adding value to management of KPA. They are not adding value to the Kenya government. They are not adding value to the ministry. And that is why we are saying as workers that we are going to have 3 demonstrations every 7 days. We are going to demonstrate in the entire town because of the 3 guys. However, we are also going to have an arrangement of meeting the CS transport within 5 days. We are also going to meet the president within 5 days so that we explain the situation in Kenya Post Authority. In the year 2008, Kenya Post Authority had a plan of becoming the top 10 ports in the world. But we are unable to attain the same because of the kind of management which the HR has subjected to the workers. Right now, the workers of Kenya Post Authority's morale is down for the first time. It is at its lowest. That is something which we have reported to the president, we have reported to the CS Transport, and we are hoping that action will be taken immediately. In the last 1 year, or say 2 years, they had taken advantage of the CS Treasury, who has been protecting them for no good reason. But now that we have a different regime, we are asking the current government that these guys, they be relieved or be transferred to a lesser working environment. Because if we continue this with this trend, then we are going to have a port which is not functional. But today, we are mourning the death of our member who was mishandled in the medical facility ICU. We are also saying that this medical facility, which was supposed to be on trial, to be subjected to a review committee, which had been decided before. Because if we can't do this, then it means that our workers will continue dying in the current situation. Our workers have all along have an arrangement where even if the bill has exceeded the allocation even before, the KPA used to foot the bill and transfer the same to the payslip of the worker of the death. And that cause of the death, they must pay, the 2 of them.
Mumpeleke Makataa. From that superior medical facility, transfer to inferior medical facility. Una lengo gani? Una lengo gani? Una lengo gani? Tumesema hii kitu lazima isimame. Na hatutaki vitisho. Sisi tunataka industrial harmony. That's why we have agreed and signed the document, but not registered for the trial. Kwa hiyo tusipelekane huku wala huku. Tuheshimiane. Vile tulivyokubaliana tuende hivyo. Saa hii tunasema watu wetu wanaumia. Watu wetu wanaumia na tunataka tuiweke wazi. Trial haikuwa kwa binadamu. Trial ilikuwa kwa pesa. Asanteni sana. Mungu awabariki.
Sisi hatujahusishwa mambo ya benchmarking, they go alone, they do everything. Hata sasa hivi vile walifanya hii mambo ya medical hatujui. Tumeona wenzetu wanatolewa ICU akipelekwa. When we come in, they still threatening us. Amwezi enda kwa maandishi wa habari, amwezi enda kwa radio, amwezi enda hivi, sujui IRM haikubaliwi. Wanatutishia several times mpaka wenzetu wanaogopa kufika because we are so many, we are not this size kwa sababu ya kuintimidate. So tumechoka na mambo ya HR. MD ni mgeni, hajui industry yetu, that's why anatawala watu vibaya. And then Mary Wangai, she's mgeni also, amekuja jana na hajui kile anafanya na hataki kutoa chochote wafanyakazi. Sio promotion, sio anything. They don't want to do anything about nini. Tunataka mtu ambaye anajua industry yetu, hata kama tunaletewa new MD. We want somebody from our KPA ambaye anajua.